you people who make things go. It is me, Savage One, coming at you for a official Star Trek collection review. This time we're doing issue 175. Yes, I have took a little bit of a hiatus on these, due to the fact that I have still to do. I've just had I don't know what it is. I've had a bit of a just break, I guess, from Star Trek on this channel for a while. But they've announced some new ships. We're going to get a Jupiter station. They announced today. Steph's coaxial warp ship, the Kazon Predator class, the Solarian observation craft Nomad, and another shuttle pack consisting of a Tehran Klingon shuttle, Zindi insectoid shuttle, Ferengi shuttle, and there's another one that escapes me. Oh, excuse me. There's another shuttle. They've announced a few more stuff. I'm not one for news on this channel, because I can't be asked to research it and then say it back to you. Because if you're watching my channel to see the news, you've probably seen it already. But if you haven't, yeah, they're doing some more ships. So, as per usual, nice glossy magazine, and the ship itself, yes. So we are doing 175, the Pakeld Mondor, and we're going to get straight into it, shall we? Join me, shan't you? So, specification, operated by the Pakelds. Type transport ship in operation across century. Length 290 meters approximately. Propulsion sublight, although it does intercept the Enterprise at warp. Weaponry phasers, Captain Gredneblog. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. Gredneblog. And then we've got a nice CG render of the ship there. It's very nice indeed. Yeah. The Mondor had an antiquated design, and it was something of an anachronism when compared to the Enterprise D. It did not have warp capability, and had very limited armaments, while its hull surfaces were littered with electric range of battered and worn systems. 2066, Pakeld trade ship found and rescued Data's older brother Law after the Enterprise D crew had beamed him into open space, where he drifted for nearly 2 years. Can you imagine drifting through space for 2 years? Drive you mad, wouldn't it? And then we've got some more. We've got another CG render of the ship there. And then we've got some images from the episode Samaritan Snare. And then we've got Captain Gridneblog. Because you like to look for things to make us go. And then we've got a topographical view of the ship itself there, which is very nice, very nice, very nice. Always like these. In 2370, the Klingon Jura sisters stole magnesite ore from Kala 3, the planet within Pakeld territory. The Pakelds did not know about these valuable deposits, and Quark labelled them as fools for being ripped off. Captain Picard was not on board the Enterprise when he encountered the Mondor. He was on a shuttle with Wesley Crusher, travelling to Starbase 515 to have an artificial heart replaced. The Mondor appeared to possess some unspecified Jabadan technology. The Jabadan were reclusive insectoid species that had never been seen on Star Trek. In Star Trek, the only other episode where they were mentioned was the Big Goodbye diplomatic mission took place on that homeworld. And then we've got reuse of the Pakeld Mondor. So it was built for Mondor, but then it was used as Cardassian transport ship, the Akamarian starship, what's that one there? Trill transport, Sataran starship, Costolian starship, Rigelian freighter. Saying that it's popped up here and there all over the place. Throughout next, excuse me, throughout Next Generation and Deep Space Nine as well. And then we've got production design season 2, because the bridge was redesigned slightly. Everybody knows, you know, the panels there, the carpet was different. Panels there, instead of being just like that sort of brown, they became beige and had them sort of panels in there. Captain's chair was different. The aft station was different. Yeah, and the con and op station was different as well. Instead of being, laid like this doing it, they were a bit more, noticeable, different. And then the engineering station was changed as well to add extra details in there, which is a good thing because I think in the first season that looks very plain. And then we've got, of course, season 2 is where we added 10 forward, and then we've got the machine that Moriarty builds there, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a Pakeld himself, so he's looking the Royale, part of a Borg alcove there, a headdress thingy. Yeah, for Shades of Grey, which is not a great episode. We got on screen. The commander of the Mondor, Greg Neblog, was played by actor Christopher Collins. Earlier this season, Star Trek Exploration, he portrayed the Klingon captain Kargan of the IKC Pak in A Matter of Honor. Collins also went on to appear in Deep Space Nine as Dirk, the passenger, and the Albano's head guard in Blood Oath. Sadly, Collins passed away due to cerebral hemorrhage at the age of 44 in 1994. Also, if you don't know, he was also known as Chris Latter. He was the original voice of Mr. Burns, but more importantly than that, he was the voice of Starscream, Sparkplug, and Wheeljack in the original Transformers in Generation 1. There we are. Is it Lisa Naff? I'm butchering that. Lisa Naff made a second appearance as Ensign Sonia Gomez in Samaritan Snare. Gomez was designed to be a recurring character who provided comic relief and a romantic interest for Geordi LaForge. The idea was dropped after this episode. Naff went on to make a memorable appearance as the three-breasted mutant in Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Total Recall, which if you've not seen it, go watch. It's a great movie. Pakled's made one more appearance in Next Generation. The Pakled's made just one appearance in Next Generation, although they were seen in the background in several Deep Space Nine episodes, and they were mostly found in Quark's Bar. Yeah, you see them dotting around the promenade, walking about, and they popped up on Lower Decks too. Yes, so yeah, that's a magazine. So we will put that over there, and we will get on to the ship. So, join me, shan't you, for a bit of this. And there we have the ship itself, and it's very nice. It is a very nice ship, so we'll just move that over there, and we'll take a closer look at the ship, and it's a lovely design. It's a bit sort of generic at the same time, but it's kind of unique as well. Let's have a zoom in. Let's have a look at all this surface detail on it. When I can zoom in, there we are. And you can see we've got some nice detail there. We've got some panel lines, some dirt and grime and stuff. And oh my god, my fingernail. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so we've got some dirt and grime on there as well. And then we've got some, whatever this thing is. I don't know if it's supposed to be a warp nacelle. Even though it's supposed to not have only impulse engine, not warp drive. It could be weapons manifold, cloaking device. As LaForge said, it's got some Romulan technology, more of a bad copy of things, And then you got some like dirt grime in the sort of brown section here. You got some just lovely surface detail going across there, and you got this dome section here at the back. And then you got like I say, close look at the extra pod there, and there's another pod behind it. Could be harboring a weapon. Then you got these lovely detail at the back of the impulse engines. No clear plastic again, but there you go. Yeah, so yeah, it's just some nice detail on the side there. And then you've got underneath, I believe that's going to be the deflector dish. Even at Impulse, you'd need a deflector dish, which is pretty cool. And then you've got some more detail underneath. You've got what appears to be a communications array. You've got these blue sections here, and then you've got all these greeblies going on. It's very nice, very nice, very nice. Although you can see the glue there a little bit, although I've just had this a while and I've never noticed it, to be fair. But yeah, it's not too bad, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just, you know, one of those next generation ships that pops up quite a lot, just usually on the view screen or next to the Enterprise, sort of that angle. But it's really nice. I do like the colour gradient there. You got the sort of the turquoisey green, although it looks a little bit more green in real life. You got the grey, then you got this yellow stripe with like loads of dirt on it. You know, you can imagine this ship's been in space for a lot of years. You know, but it's just nice. It's just a nice thing. Nothing to be said. It's not remarkable either. It's just a nice thing. You know, and then you got the back section of it there, and like I said, it just pop up on occasion, this thing here and there. And then you got the stand, and then on the bottom it just says Mondor, and then you connect it thus to the stand, and there we go. That's pretty much all to be said about it, really. There's nothing remarkable about it. There's nothing unique about it. Like I said, it's redressed several times throughout its history. On the show, like I said, it was at least 6 different ships on Next Generation. Then it yeah, camera's falling all over there. Yeah, so like I say, it's been at least 6 different ships on Next Generation, and then it popped up on Deep Space Nine, maybe 2 or 3 times. But there you go. It's just a nice thing, and there you go. Sits on the stand thus, and that's it. Pretty much all to be said about it, really. If you like what I do, why not consider subscribing? I've got not far away from that big magic 1000, only 300 away. So if you like what I do, why not consider subscribing? Hit, smash, caress, touch that notification bell, and smash that like button. Helps the algorithm. And if you're in a position to help my channel, why not consider donating to my Patreon? Should be just up here somewhere. I've got some cool rewards over there, so if you want to check those out, that'd be cool. And you'll get my eternal gratitude, and check out my other Star Trek reviews, which will be down here as well. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you all very soon. Bye for now.